Inside Mississippi JUCO football is brought to you by Heritage Properties of Laurelwood, Clinton, and Byram. More information can be found at heritageproperties.com. MACJC, the Mississippi Association of Community and Junior Colleges. C-Spire Wireless, Farm Bureau Insurance, Mississippi National Guard, Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, Mississippi Blood Services, Yesco Sign and Lighting Repair, Mississippi Sports Medicine, and EnviroTurf Services.
Good evening, I'm Travis Raycheck, and welcome to another edition of Inside Mississippi JUCO Football, brought to you by heritageproperties.com as we come to you tonight from inside the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, showcasing our Mississippi community and junior colleges' athletic superiority, academic prowess, and economic impact. It was championship weekend in the MACJC, the 2013 state title on the line, as well as an automatic berth into the NJCAA National Championship game for both teams, as number 4 Jones County Junior College traveled to Scuba to take on East Mississippi. Here's Mike Frazier with the highlights.
And it's the 2013 MACJC State Championship game. East Mississippi, the Lions in red, ranked number 2 in the nation, taking on the Jones County Junior Bobcats, ranked number 4 in the country. First quarter action, here's LaKendrick Thomas going to punch it in, and it's 7-0 East Mississippi early on. More Lion offense. Look at Pruitt. Pressure coming from the weak side. Fires and hits Cameron Myers, who didn't quit on the play, and it's 14-0. And folks, the Lions can play defense. Here's DJ Petway with a sack safety, and it's 16-0 East Mississippi first quarter. Second quarter now, Jones swindled a throw. Jumping the route, Christian Russell picks it off, and he'll race it in 27 yards out, 23-0 Lions. Watch this, Pruitt here, going to launch to Brandon Acker with the catch. Folks, Victor Jenkins right there on the coverage. That's just a pretty play. Bobcats looking to get going. Here is a tip ball. Russell on the tip. Pass picked off. That's Alan Senimore, and he will race it 43 yards as he navigates it into the end zone. 37-0 Lions at the break. And at halftime, there's the Maroon Typhoon of Jones County Junior College performing, as well as the East Mississippi Mighty Lion Band to a sold-out stadium in Scuba. Second half action now. Watch this. Ken Coleman plants, launches, going to find Cortez Cooks 41 yards, and that will set up Jones's first score. Grant McLaurin with a 33-yarder, and the Bobcats are on the board. Ensuing drive, East Mississippi, their drive stalls at the 3, but Drew White with a chip shot, and they answer the bell there. Watch this. LaKendrick Thomas stretches the defense, turns the corner at the right time, hopscotches his way into the end zone, and East Mississippi on their way to victory. Want to show you Coleman here, one of the prettier passes of the year. Coleman here to Dylan Bolger, over the shoulder catch. The Louisiana commit on the board for the Bobcats. Coleman again, standing in the pocket, fires here. He's got his man, Taylor Higgison. Look at him turn the corner, gets a block, tiptoes down the near sideline, and he'll take it into the end zone. Jones County still down 3 scores, and they've got an onside kick. And look at Cameron Myers. Takes it, and he has end zone on his mind. Touchdown Lions, and East Mississippi claims the 2013 MACJC State Championship.
They told me JUCO was a was a fast league, the next level to D1. So that's why I chose what I chose.
You guys are out to the national championship now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. After this, we still got things to do. We still got things to handle, and we're going to go back and handle that and try to pull this through. We're going to try to pull it through.
What was your experience like here at Jones County Junior College?
I had a great experience. I learned a lot of things. I met a lot of new people. It's a great experience.
How tough and how good is this MAC-JC league?
It's real tough. The South is the toughest. Real physical, no holding back.
You have run the football consistently for this team when they needed you all year. You had 127 yards last week in round 1, and you followed that up with a good one today. How are you able to stay so focused week in and week out?
Man, just staying humble, man, and coming to practice every week, every day, and working. That consistency is the key. We know that we come out and work hard, and we know good things happen.
This is arguably the toughest league in America. Your thoughts on that?
Man, this has got to be the toughest team in America then, because man, we got a lot of depth, and it's scary, man. Once we get rolling, we can be unstoppable. So, man, we scary good right now. I'm really just ready for nationals, though, man. I'm ready. Well,
Coach. Not the result you had hoped for. What did you say to the ball club afterward?
Well, I think we lost to a better team. We played hard. Our kids played hard the entire game, but we were overmatched in certain areas, and they've just got the better team. They got the superior team. You turned around a program that was a quality program coming in, but it was on the gradual downslide. You turned this program around on a dime. How have you and your staff been able to do that? I don't know if we've turned it around yet, but we've just worked at it, and I think the primary reason is our kids. We've got a bunch of really good kids, and I get tired sometimes of saying that, but people say, "What's the deal? What's the deal?" Well, it's our kids. Our kids that work hard. They want to do well. They want to win. They want to succeed, and that's the primary reason. Well, I sense that being around these young student athletes has really rejuvenated you. I mean, you feel really good. Well, I enjoy helping them. If I can help one kid, it kind of gives me a high, so to speak, and I enjoy that. Enjoy it very much. Boy, Katie Harrington, the athletic director, Jesse Smith, the president of Jones County Junior College. Boy, they got the right guy. They brought you in, and boy, the chemistry amongst you, your staff, and them is really something special. Well, we've got a good staff. We've got a great staff, and they equally so enjoy being around kids and enjoy helping kids, and they have a special feeling for the game of football, just like I do. So it makes for a pretty good situation. Buddy, 31 out of the last 33 football games you've won. Have you been able to absorb that?
No, there's a lot of good football players and a lot of really good football coaches that have been here. We've really been fortunate, and I've been fortunate and very blessed to have the football coaches that we've got. And then this year, an outstanding group of young men, very good football players, but better young men.
How are you able to get potent talent at the key positions year in and year out? I mean, the guys in the positions that you need to excel in, you're doing that.
It's what we do. It's the process that we go through to in our recruiting and our evaluation, and our coaches do a great job of evaluating that talent and then getting them on campus and selling them on what we do. I mean, that's the key. And graduation is the key. Graduation rates are the key. What we do here at East Mississippi is graduate young men. In our athletics, graduate people, period. But in our athletics, young men and women that are in our athletic programs, that we do an outstanding job of getting them graduated, and they buy into that, and therefore they want to come, and also we win. So we're just very fortunate and very blessed to be in a position to have this stadium, have this campus, have this president, and that's what leads to success.
Now let's take a look at the final regular season and postseason standings. are the statistical leaders from the MACJC postseason. The top quarterback in the postseason, East Mississippi's Dontrell Pruitt. He was 50 of 81 for 504 yards and 6 touchdowns. For the season, Pruitt threw for almost 3,600 yards. As for rushing the ball, last week it was East Mississippi's LaKendrick Thomas leading the way. Thomas 20 carries, 157 yards, and 3 touchdowns on Saturday. Your top MACJC receiver in the postseason, also East Mississippi's Antoine Atkins, 12 catches for 96 yards and a touchdown. Also, Gulf Coast DeQuil Williams, 11 receptions, 137 yards, and 1 touchdown. And East Mississippi's Justin Mack, 9 grabs, 147 yards, and 1 touchdown. On the defensive side of the ball, it was East Mississippi's LaDerrick Roberts with 21 total tackles during the 2013 postseason. Our first community college feature puts us on the campus of Jones County Junior College. They have been impacting the county economically for decades in South Mississippi. And again this year, their enrollment numbers grew by about 200. JCJC continues to be a major contributor in their county.
Jones County Junior College was established in 1911. Their reputation in athletics, academics, and their impact to the community profound. Dr. Jesse Smith is the 5th president here at Jones County Junior College. Let's check out the JCJC campus. And we're back inside Jones Hall on the Jones County Junior College campus, joined by Sandy Holofield, Director of Economic Development for Jones County. Sandy, if you would, tell us what kind of role Jones County Junior College plays in the community.
We're so lucky to have Jones here. They are so active in so many activities inside or on the campus and outside the campus. Like the Jones County Heart Walk, they participate in the Women's Life Conference. They do treats in the streets here on campus, and just so many activities that are important to the community.
What role does the Jones Advanced Technology Center play in the region?
They can do the customized training, absolutely anything that is available for them to do for the industry. They can work. Anything customized, they can work into for the employees, for new employees, for retraining. Again, they can do it on campus, they can do it at the Advanced Technology Center, or they can come into the industry and do the training for them.
Where do you see in 5 years, 10 years from now, the industry that JCJC serves?
I think just more of the same, just bigger and better. I think the industry will become more familiar with what they're doing here on campus, the training that they're offering. And I see the community knowing a little bit more about what's going on here on campus and the training that they're offering. Just bigger and better.
And we continue our tour on the Jones County Junior College campus at the Whitehead Advanced Technology Center, joined by Fanae Ruffin, Executive Marketing Director for Jones County Junior College. Fanae, this facility here, what does it provide for its students and citizens?
Well, the ATC Center here on our campus provides training for our workforce development. It also provides an incubation space for people who want to start up a business. It also provides support for any industry like GE Aviation who might want to move into our area and need additional training for their employees.
What can Jones offer today's student?
Oh wow, what can't we offer at this point is kind of how I feel. We strive to make this campus both conditional for non-traditional students as well as traditional students. So we offer a campus environment of having Taco Bell and a grill offered for a student union type of atmosphere, as well as having a non-traditional student association that we can go to for our students who might be military, active military, VA retired, or simply just coming back for a second career.
What industries directly benefit from JCJC students?
I would say just about any industry, from retail to healthcare, medical, machining, manufacturing. We have tentacles that reach out everywhere.
Your economic impact to the Pine Belt is profound. Can you elaborate on that at all?
Well, the most recent example is going to be the GE Aviation plant. It was crucial for Jones County Junior College as well as the University of Southern Mississippi to be able to come together and offer training from a management level all the way down to your line worker. So we reach out not just for people coming in, but existing business like Heidelberg Oil comes in and we train their employees here on our facility campus.
Finney, in the counties that you serve, what are you doing to reach out to the students?
Well, currently we have 2 full centers online in each county of Jasper as well as Wayne and also Greene. And of those counties, 2 of them have a tuition guarantee program that we've implemented, which means they can come to Jones and get their education absolutely free. So that's going to be Greene as well as Jasper. Then the Clark County Center will come online in about a year and a half, and so that'll be a whole new aspect. We'll offer a new career program there in the oil industry, so it'll only be offered on that campus.
You know, outside of athletics, football, what brings students to Jones County Junior College?
Not just students, but community. We have a wonderful fine arts program. We do tons of activities. We do treats in the streets. That's 5,000 to 6,000 people who come on our campus are directly impacted just by that one event. The Heart Walk comes on campus. We do the Women's Life Conference on campus. Special Olympics comes to our campus, and we host that here for them. So we engage in the community, not just by education, but also reaching out to them and giving them a place to gather and kind of reach out to everybody.
Finney, thanks for your time.
Absolutely. Go Bobcats.
Here's a look at the very latest NJCAA national rankings. Staying at number 1, it is Georgia Military, followed at number 2 by East Mississippi. At number 8, Jones County Junior College, and then at number 9, right behind them, is Mississippi Gulf Coast. Your number 11th ranked team is Colin, and number 14, Hines. 5 Mississippi JUCOs finishing ranked in the top 20, and 1 MAC-JC college is playing for a national championship. As you can see, the MAC-JC illustrates yet again how deep and talented a league it is. Our next community college feature takes us to Scuba, where the Mighty Lion Marching Band continues to grow in numbers and garner increased respect both around the MAC-JC and the nation. In fact, they will be marching in this year's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City. Again, here's Mike Frazier with the story.
We're in the Lions Den. This football program picked up the state championship in 2009 and again in 2011. They won the national championship in 2011. Academically, the Lion program flourishes, noted by their softball team. Best in the country with a team 3.59 GPA. Let's take a tour of the East Mississippi Community College campus. And now with Dr. Rick Young, president of East Mississippi Community College here on the EMCC campus. When did it all come together for you, academically, athletically, for the East Mississippi Community College program?
Well, it hasn't come together yet. We're a work in progress. We've made tremendous strides, but our objective is to be number 1 in everything that we do. All of our sports programs, our music, academically, we want this to be the, as I had mentioned earlier, oasis of excellence, but also a school that is synonymous with quality. That if you come here, you'll get the very best experience that you can have anywhere, be it in music, sports, academics, all the things that make us better citizens and more productive.
And we're here with Dr. Andrea Mayfield of East Mississippi Community College, Vice President, here on the Scuba campus, the residential cottage community that is going on here. Can you talk to the folks about that?
Sure. Years ago, we were fortunate enough to secure Katrina cottages. And those are cottages that house 4 students apiece, and it's basically apartment living. Students have stove, they have a place to wash their clothes, they have bedrooms, they have a full kitchen, living room. But we have those facilities for our students, and we call them residential communities. And they've been a real big hit here.
And we're here inside the Mighty Lion Band Hall with band director Steve Stringer. Steve, the name East Mississippi Community College Mighty Lion Band. We understand that you had a lot to do with the naming of that band. Can you elaborate?
That's correct. When I first got here, it was just the pride of Scuba, or the pride of East Mississippi. But I felt like we needed to have a vision, and that vision would include growing into a mighty ensemble. So thinking about it for a couple of days, Mighty Lion Band, Mighty Lion. And it just kind of fit, and it stuck, and that's who we are now.
Steve, the band numbers were pretty low when you got here 5 years ago, yet
Correct.
they've ballooned up pretty good. How have you been able to grow the numbers in the Mighty Lion Band?
Well, when I first got here, we were rolling about 25. That included everybody on the field: color guard, percussion, front ensemble, and horn line. We recruit like demons. We want everybody that wants an opportunity. The biggest thing that we do is we try to build a relationship with the students as they come up, not just the senior year, but in their freshman year, their sophomore, their junior and senior. We want them, when they think of going to a community college, we want EMCC to be the college that they think of.
Specifically, how has East Mississippi prepared you for the next step to the University of Alabama?
Well, music-wise, my director, we have private lessons. They're always teaching, I'm always learning. Things that I think that I have, I don't really have it. I need to reinforce it. You know, they're always about getting the basics, getting the fundamentals down. That way we can go back and reinforce that so that we can build off of it and be better.
What are some of the great things you like here at East Mississippi Community College?
The food's pretty good. Then the band itself is great. I've made nothing but friends. Everyone's helped me out. I've caught on pretty quick. And to be honest, this is the first time I've played the best as I can, because when you're just surrounded by the people who actually want to be here, and they give it all they've got, it motivates you to give it all you got.
What sold you to become a Mighty Lion Band member?
Well, I really have no idea what I wanted to do with my life. You know, I was still in that high school phase where I wasn't really quite ready to go and go off, but EMCC I just knew was a great transition for me and a great place to where I knew the faculty and staff and the band directors, Mr. Stringer and Mr. King, would lead me a place that I know was the right place to go.
We're here with Athletic Director Mickey Stokes here on the EMCC campus in Scuba. All 6 of your programs over multiple years have competed on the academic side as well. You've always been one of the tops here in the Mississippi Association League.
Right. I think this was the 3rd year we had all 6 of our programs to have this accomplishment, and it's something we're very proud of. We're going to try to continue to do that year after year. The academics, you know, is the main area we stress, and for our student athletes, and I think we want to do a good job with that, and we're real proud of the fact that we're able to have the 3rd year in a row.
This year's Mississippi Bowl will be played in Biloxi on Sunday, December the 8th. The bowl game will be for a JUCO National Championship as #1 Georgia Military takes on the #2 East Mississippi Community College Lions. This bowl game will be for the National JUCO Championship as the #1 Georgia Military team takes on #2 East Mississippi Community College. This will also mark the first time in the state of Mississippi's history that a national championship game will be played right here in Mississippi. More information on the Mississippi Bowl and game tickets and all the weekend festivities can be found at www.mississippibowl.com. Also, the MAC-JC All-Star Football game will be played December the 5th at 1 p.m. on the campus of Northeast Mississippi Community College in Booneville. In other football news, Jack Wright has been named the 29th head football coach in Northwest Mississippi Community College history. Wright, 36, is the 2nd youngest head coach in the program's 84-year history, and this will be his first head coaching job. But he's no stranger to Northwest. The Batesville native was the Rangers' offensive coordinator from 2008 to 2012 and guided one of the most prolific offenses in the nation during the 5-year stretch. Northwest ranked in the top 5 in the country in total offense at 434 yards per game in 2012. That was 3rd in the NJCAA, and 485 yards per game in 2011, 5th overall. Wright spent last season as the offensive line coach at Holmes Community College. This Saturday, the MAC-JC will be hosting its inaugural men's and women's soccer all-star games. They will be played at Freedom Ridge Park in the city of Ridgeland. Special thanks go out to Mississippi Sports Medicine, the Mississippi Army National Guard, and to JUCO Weekly for partnering with Holmes Community College and the MAC-JC to make this event happen. The women will kick off at 2 p.m. The men will follow at 4:30. More information can be found at www.jucoweekly.org. Our next edition of Inside Mississippi JUCO Football will be Wednesday, December the 11th at 10 p.m. We will have game highlights from both the MAC-JC All-Star Game and the national championship game featuring number 2 East Mississippi taking on number 1 Georgia Military. We hope you will join us then. For more information on MACJC athletics, such as stats, scores, and headline news, that can be found at JUCOweekly.org. Thanks for watching another edition of Inside Mississippi JUCO Football, brought to you by HeritageProperties.com, as we leave you tonight from inside the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum with pictures from the state championship game. Good night.